and it makes noise. I don't know.
Yeah, like, and then the fact that it could be anywhere.
My ma's house. The amount of people coming and going from there, Colin.
You could have said your ma's house, but you said my ma's house.
Self-burn.
Hello, everybody, and if you can believe it, it's a Wednesday once again, which means it's time for another episode of the Green Room Podcast, brought to you here by the Try Channel. I am your host, Colin Regan, and joining me today are two wonderful guests, Pagan and Stephen Daly.
Hey, hello. Can't bring you anywhere. Literally, like we hadn't even started, and you're like knocking the mic over. Boom.
I was trying to wave, and then I smacked the mic, and I was like, during his intro and everything, I'm
we
so
can
sorry.
clean that up in the edits. It's okay.
I am not used to having anything nice.
Work under these conditions.
It felt really bad because Colin was trying really hard to be professional, and like, welcome to the show.
Like once in my
just
life.
laughing in the corner, like.
I feel so
And you
bad.
can
I'm
see
so
us.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh God, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about it.
I don't know.
Take you nowhere.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
But guys, how have you been? How are you?
What's up?
Other than bumping the microphone, how are you?
Sorry. Yeah, good. Me and him have like a thing.
A
We're
beef.
beefing.
Yeah,
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 we're
That's
beefing right
what
now.
it is.
Yeah.
Just we're not mates anymore now. It's
Yeah,
grand.
me and
Forget
Mike
about it.
go way back. Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Colin?
I'm good. Doing well, thankfully. Yeah, episode 7 of this here little podcast.
Oh my gosh,
And,
7
yeah,
episodes
Really
already.
finding your feet though as well. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Really
yes.
getting into the swing of it.
That's true. And obviously, for anyone who's watched the Try Channel, you are now seeing our feet. Well, our shoes. And our
Absolutely.
feet.
Shoes.
Yeah, we're wearing
Shoes.
shoes. And you're not going to see
Yeah,
your
yeah.
feet. Come on.
We have.
You have to pay extra
I have,
for that.
I have a
Yes.
lower half. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a Patreon for feet and other things.
That's what every I don't know, adult thing. Feet and other things.
And other things, yeah.
and other things.
What are the other things? I
Tell
wonder
me
what the
what
other
you have
things
to
are.
sign up to find out.
Fingernails. Yeah.
Christ,
Keep
come on,
them
try to
guessing.
get the business here.
Keep
Come
them
on,
guessing.
let's
Keep them
go.
guessing.
Yeah.
Well, guys, for our first segment, we do a little thing here where we do a little catch-up segment with our wonderful triers. And what we'd like to ask is, what's news with you?
What's news with you? There's got to be a jingle
There
there
has to be a
somewhere.
jingle.
There's a
So-
jingle somewhere.
I do think that someone commented and said there already is a podcast called What's News with You, and apologies to that podcast.
Oh.
This was just a
No.
fun. This is the name of a segment, not the
Sorry.
name of a
Quinkety
podcast.
dink.
I'm going to say, no, we're not apologising. And if they want to fight us, we'll be outside afterwards.
Whoa,
Catch you out there.
That's the Dublin
Yeah.
in you.
That's the
You ever
Dublin in you.
relax,
Yeah,
like,
bring it to town. Let's
You're
go.
like-
You're beefing with the microphone. You're beefing with everybody.
With the other
Everybody,
podcast.
yeah.
Let's
With
go.
everyone
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
But yes, just there was no theft. It was just same parallel thought, and I just thought, hey, that's a fun name for a segment. What else do you call a catch-up segment? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But Pagan, what's news with you?
Well, I mean, there's just so much, Colin. I'm a full-time voice actor and audiobook narrator now, or
Yes.
actor and audiobook narrator, which is great. I got laid off in February, boo. But also
Boo.
on the up because dream job.
You get
to
dream
follow your
job.
dream. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like-
get to
You
follow
get
my dream.
You
So
get to do something that's creatively fulfilling. But also, I do remember when you said, like, oh, God, I'm getting laid off from my job. You were like, oh, but I'm thinking of doing this. And I feel like other people would go, I might do that, or I might get around to that. I feel like the next day we're like, right, so I'm doing this. I'm going to make a voice booth in my house. I'm going to do that. I was like, oh, wow, she's really doing this. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
It's like you had such an admirable work ethic.
thank
to,
you.
To your,
Colin.
actually, you know,
You the drive though, like
Yeah,
it's great.
thank
so
you.
yeah, fair play.
Yeah,
fair play.
it's been all go, and it's been like the busiest I've been, but also like I used to do acting and voiceover and audiobooks on the side of my real job. So I never had time for like leisure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I never had like a weekend off really, or I had the evenings, and now I'm like doing this full time. I try and switch off in the evenings, and then I'm like, okay, cool, now I can play a video game, or
Yeah.
I could go for a walk or go for drinks with
I
friends.
feel
It's
like that's where we're gonna
wild.
put in like B-roll if you like walking along the beach and like looking out to sea.
Yeah,
like, the
yeah,
skimming
just-
stones.
Just
Yeah.
pensively sitting there.
Real introspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have ADHD, so I'm probably actually just sitting there with task paralysis, being like, and then
Yeah.
it's bedtime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know,
so
you
probably
thought of skimming stones and then went home.
Do you
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
ADHD
Yeah.
thing though, where like it's bedtime and you're tired, but because you've been so busy, you take that time back and you stay till, like
yes,
4
that's
in the
called
morning.
revenge
Yeah,
procrastination, and
Yes.
I do that sometimes. However, I've been very good to try and look after myself after the layoff and after doing everything full time. I'm trying now to be like, okay, this is me time. Like
Mhm.
everything switches off after this time, and now I like read for leisure, or I'll watch something and then I'll try and go to bed early. So
All
like,
about the sleep hygiene.
yeah, I have to
Very
try and
right.
take care of myself because I did burn out. Like
Yeah.
several years ago, I burnt out. So I'm trying very hard to keep myself not doing that.
Nice. Fair enough.
I know.
Responsible, like.
That's very,
Thank
very
you.
responsible.
Guys, thanks. I'm
Yes.
such an adult now.
Yeah, you are such an
Well,
adult.
I was going to say, I do that. Well, I don't have, sorry, I haven't been to a doctor about what I have. If
You can't catch it twice, Colin.
basically,
Catch it
I wouldn't be surprised if a doctor, or sorry, I would be surprised if a doctor said I had nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure I have
Yeah.
something of
Yeah,
some
yeah.
kind.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But revenge procrastination is definitely something I've
Yeah, 100%.
availed of.
Yeah.
A
Where
lot
I'm
of
just be
people
like,
do.
oh, I worked a little later today. It's like, oh, well, I'm just going to stay up and do this. And then you just mess yourself up the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
You're
day.
down a
yeah,
It's just-
wormhole
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
SummerSlam 1993 and like what the British Bulldog was doing beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't even care.
Stephen, what's news with you?
There's loads of news. Well, I mean, like Pagan, you know, I do voiceover work. I
Yes.
host my radio show every evening, Dublin's Q102, Q102.ie. Get it on. As part of that, we do the Love Zone. So it's a nice little way to chill out at the end of the day. But like that, I never chill out. So while I'm pretending I'm very chilled out, it's absolutely just chaos all the time. So radio stuff, voiceover stuff. I'm a continuity announcer. Like I do various different things. But something I've started doing, it is kind of a leisure thing, but also it is kind of a gig. I recently joined the team at Over the Top Wrestling in Dublin, where
Oh,
I am a
yes.
commentator.
Wow.
So I've been calling the
Oh.
action on a couple of shows.
You
and
would be so good
yeah,
at that.
do you know
That's
what?
very
It was
cool.
really like a bit of crack. It was
Yeah.
something that I kind of found, like I've been a wrestling fan like when I was a kid or whatever else, and then like, you know, you fall out of it and you've no idea about who the new people are. But I'd gone to a couple of shows, and I think you'd been to a couple of shows as well, Colin. I think we talked about it.
Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah,
have.
yeah.
I suppose maybe just for,
Yeah,
I
for
guess our
context,
maybe
yeah, yeah.
international viewers.
Yeah,
I mean, do
yeah.
you want to explain what Over Top Wrestling
Yeah,
is?
so basically, if you think like WWE, but just basically the version we have here in Ireland, and like I mean, they had a couple of people come through and go on to like, you know, wrestle in the States. Like was it Finn Balor? I think that guy's name was. Sheamus, I think, had done some stuff with them.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a pro wrestling organization in Dublin, and they do shows like around the country and whatever else. But you know, it's they're a really fun bunch of people, and like that, it was something where I was like, "Do you know what? I'm going to give this a go because like we're chatterboxes. Like, so what else can we do with this? Like, so yeah, so like I'm going to be Jim Ross. You'll hear me being like, "My God, he's broken in half." But it's been a really, do you know what? It's been a really fun thing to do. But again, you get to use your skills, but you know, maybe for something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the newest thing I've been at recently. Like, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. for
Nice.
sure.
Oh my God, that sounds so cool.
Yeah,
I love
definitely,
that.
yeah.
I have been to a couple of shows, and yeah, it's insane. I think the first time I went with Kira O'Doherty, friend of the pod and the show.
Oh my God.
Clang, name drop.
Yeah.
She, her husband had basically gotten like a bunch of tickets,
Yeah.
and we were like got a good group of us going, and then I did not know that she had basically gotten like second row tickets.
Listen.
And it was so close that literally wrestlers were getting like thrown over the ropes and landing in air. Like at one point I
It became part of the show.
Exactly. At one point, I had just gone back from the bar and I had 4 strawberry and lime Kopparbergs, premium Swedish cider,
Love them.
and I had brought them and I just like sat in my lap. And the moment I sat down, there was like one of the like, I guess, you know, whatever workers in high vis was immediately trying to shoo people out of the way because like a jump was about to happen like out of the ring. And so I'm there with my 4 Kopparbergs, like, and like I just basically get away right as a guy fucking falls like into the seat beside me, and I was like, oh my God, this is insane.
It is though. It's fascinating to see. And like, you know, when you've done a bit of acting or, you know, you do kind of comedy or whatever it might be, for these guys, obviously it's a lot more physical, but there is kind of an element of playing this character, this role and working out their moves and stuff as well. Like it's really intense to watch. Like, and
it's wild.
that's the newest thing I've been doing recently.
Nice.
Amazing.
Fair
What's news
play.
with you?
Fair play. Well, God, what is news with me? Guys, I haven't done too much the past little while. I suppose it is summer, and usually that's the time when I'd be going to music festivals because I'm a bit of a music festival hun. But I'm not going to. Yeah, you know me, Pagan.
You know what? Yes.
I
I,
like to
actually
get-
think that should be on any of your emails.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should be like-
Colin Regan, music festival hun.
Music festival.
Yeah, you know,
for
I like to get turned up, get down and dirty. You know how it is. But
Get crunk, rock out.
Please.
Yeah.
This is so good.
But the thing is, I'm not actually going to any music festivals this year, but I do have a lot of
Okay.
gigs coming up. I think by the time this goes up, I think I'll have a bunch of comedy gigs and music gigs that I'll have seen.
Fun.
I'm going to see Metallica, going to see Florence and the Machine.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I saw Nikki Glazer, a comedian, incredible, very, very funny. couple of weeks ago. Going to see Josh Johnson,
Very good.
another American comedian
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yes.
He's very, very funny. So I'll done all that by the time this is up. But in the past little while, I'm not.
What do you mean? We're not doing this live?
Not doing.
Let's get the bars and sound up here. If the thing breaks down now, like
He cuts back. I'm just nose
Yeah,
bleeding. Like, but I've stuff coming up.
Okay.
But yeah, keeping my head down for the last little bit.
Okay, well,
So,
that's
yeah, I
fine.
got stuff on the go.
Sometimes we
Got
need
stuff on
that.
the go. Sometimes we do need that.
Me too.
I'm too busy, staying up till 3 a.m. playing games and then
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
myself up the next day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
you know
too-
what? Yeah,
too
yeah,
busy
fair
doing
for
that.
fair.
Are you playing
Um,
anything interesting at the moment?
Just finished playing Death Stranding 2, which is a very good
Okay.
game,
Right.
but I feel like the story is like a bit above my pay grade.
Sure.
Like, as in, I
Yeah,
played the
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
I enjoyed the story.
Uh-huh.
I was like, yeah. But if right now you told me what happened in that game, I'd be like, yep.
No, I feel like we've had this conversation before where I have not picked up Death Stranding 2 because I rage quit Death Stranding 1 because as wonderful as a walking simulator as that was, and I really enjoyed it and I was having a great time,
Yeah.
except when you're getting trudged through the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to go over the mountain and you get to the place and they're like, hey, go back to that place you came from. And I was like, okay, it took me fucking forever to get here, but all right.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the place you came from. And then that person is like, you know what? Take me back to the place you just came from that I sent you the first time.
Yeah.
On the third trip back, I was like, nope. I'm out. No. I can't. I rage quit and then I've never gone back. I feel like it's traumatized me.
There's a bit of backtracking in that game, and you
Yeah.
going here and there, and then back to go from A to B to C to D to B to C
Yeah,
to A to
yeah.
there's a bit of that. Now it gets easier the more like you can get bikes and
Yes,
trucks and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But going up a mountain, there's
Through the snow.
Yeah.
You couldn't use the equipment. Like you had
Yeah.
to build one of the
zip lines.
Zip lines. Yeah.
There's stuff like that in Death Stranding 2 where I
couldn't.
basically just was like, okay, I'm going to bank like 5 missions up this mountain, and then I'm not going
I'm
back.
never going back
I was
there
like,
again. Yeah.
I would just like instead of doing like one trip up, I'd be like, okay, I'm doing 5 trips in this one trip. Let's go. And it's like, yeah, it's
Maybe I should have come at it that way, like as like a
But,
If I
yeah.
approached it that way, maybe.
but still,
yeah.
like, when you just look at the top of the mountain, you're like, oh god.
It's
I
that
can't,
tipping point though of
yeah.
like when a game stops being something you're doing for fun and actually feels like I've got so much shit to do here.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
sure.
That's the tipping point. Like I had that
Yeah.
with I loved Skyrim. Like I know that's
Yeah.
going back like a
Yeah.
long
Well,
time. I
no,
love
it's
it.
been re-released
Yeah,
like
it's
10
been
times.
re-released
So
like
that's
a
That's like
million
something I
times.
still will go back to, every
Yeah,
so
yeah.
often
Yeah.
for a replay of. But that thing
Yeah.
of like, there's nearly too many missions I have on my tasks list here,
Yes.
and like I can't deal with that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go
fair.
fishing in Riften instead. Like,
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. The most recent thing I have but haven't played is the James Bond game 007 First Light.
Oh wow.
It's made by the developers who made the Hitman games.
Right. Okay.
So it's like has a very like cool thing. People are also saying it's kind of similar to Uncharted and stuff like this and that.
Very good.
But the thing is, I just haven't played it.
Yeah,
Doing that classic thing that I think
Yes.
most people our age do, where you go, that looks great, buy it, and then it just sits there. I was going to do this segment towards the end, but considering that you've
Since you
mentioned,
brought it up.
so you've mentioned your voiceover work and golden voices and stuff like that, I thought we could do some dramatic readings. So I thought,
no,
I thought
people are going to realize now that I actually can't read. And that I'm a total fraud. Like in my booth, I will do the same line like 6 times. And I'm like, no,
You do that
God
thing,
damn
though,
it. Like
where
I'll
you
do the
do
same
it,
thing.
But then when you listen back, you're like, actually, it was fine the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, all the time.
we've done a few ad reads and stuff on the channel, but the thing is, when we do that, we're like talking directly to camera, so I'm trying to memorize the
Okay.
lines. So I'll be like, this product has a da 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 da, and then I'll literally be like, this product has a fucking anyway. And then I have to like reset and smile
Yeah.
again, and then be like,
Yeah.
this product has a, so if everyone saw
know,
that, you would
yeah.
see but like at least you
behind the
would
scenes.
get the words there that you could be like,
You'd think that was easier, Colin.
Yeah. In theory,
You
that
would
sounds
think,
great,
yeah, in
Colin.
theory,
Yeah.
having the words in front of you, you'd think you'd be like, just read the script. You have no idea
Well,
how many times I've done something and I'm like, just read it, Pagan. Just read it.
But you're also trying to like
read it.
emote and add
wrong with you?
inflection. It's not
Yeah.
just like you're like, and so then the man walked into you're
Yes.
also going to be like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then the man walked in the room. And
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah, it's all
"Ooh,
dramatic
intrigue.
tension."
What's this? Oh,
Do you know how many times
Uh,
I've been like crying in the booth because it's a crying scene and I'll be like, fuck. And I have to go back and do the line. I'm like, and then it plays the last 3 seconds and I'll say the next thing. And I'm like, fuck. And then I have to go back again. like I've done that so many times. Or if there's an external noise and I'm giving the best ever
man.
into the
Yeah,
microphone
the
and I'm like
frustration.
sobbing my heart out and I'm like, but you meant everything to me. And then a lawnmower goes and I'm like, no. it was perfect. It was so good. And I called my engineer. I'm like, can we do anything with this? They're like, oh, you have
Sorry,
to
I've called
redo
my
it.
engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hang on. Like, fucking hell. I'm over here engineering my own shit. Like,
So I like the idea of being like that. If that actually happened in like, you know, a real like argument or something, be like, I trusted you. I loved you. Sorry, one second. I could do that again.
Yeah, let me
I trusted you.
Yes.
I loved you. Like, no, I had a real good point when I was
Sorry.
going to say.
Give me your line again. And I'll, yeah.
Sorry, we just totally
We have completely derailed it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have.
Segment here.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to give you each a reading, and you can basically do sort of your own spin and dramatic reading on that thing.
Very
so
good.
pass this to Stephen.
Stephen, got it.
Stephen, you can go first.
Am I allowed to look at it?
You're allowed to look at it. Yeah.
I don't have to like.
Just guess what's on
hang
there.
on. You know that comedian who's like, oh, yeah.
Johnny Carson or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay, right. I see what this is.
Okay.
So yes, your best dramatic take.
Oh, okay.
So let's see who's won. In fourth place is me. You won, Jane. Oh my God. Enjoy the money. I hope it makes you very happy. Dear Lord, what a sad little life, Jane. You ruined my night completely so you could have the money. But now I hope you spend it on getting some lessons in grace and decorum, because you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tires on. Well, you wouldn't, let's be honest. There's nobody in there, love. So Jane, take your money, get off my property.
Oh, wow.
Come dine with me
Bravo.
at its finest.
Yes, that
was the guy.
That was a
And
heavily
he was-
memed scene from an episode of Come Down
was
with Me.
losing his mind because he
That's
didn't
real.
win.
I didn't know that was
Yeah, to see where basically there's a guy just rags on this poor woman for winning the episode.
For winning.
Of Come Down,
Dare
and
she.
he just wanted to win. Yeah,
And it was in his house as well, so he was like kicking everyone out.
Yeah.
Like he'd had enough. Like
and it's just like, and I guess whoever's just like filming it was like, well, I guess that's just
Oh
going
my
in the
God.
episode.
Get out of here. Production would be like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Oh
Well,
my God,
thank you so
congratulations.
much.
Well done. That was
I'll-
excellent.
that was very well done.
excellent
Pass it back.
stuff.
Pass back.
Pass back.
Thanks. Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
With that,
no.
I'll give.
Dude, I sight read all the time, and I'm telling you, I'm a fuck up. I'm so sorry if I do.
Here is your reading.
It's my reading. Okay.
Come on.
Yes.
Oh God, here we go. Oh no. Have you ever had a dream that you had your you could you'll do you once you could do so you want them to do you so much you could do anything.
That was so good. I couldn't tell if you were falling
No,
over. That was actually great.
I didn't.
Because
Completely.
you had set that up. And you were like, oh, I could fall all over this. And I was like, I actually can't tell.
Oh,
Are you struggling to read? Or is this the piece?
No, I didn't fuck up once. I'm so
That
excited.
was incredible.
That was the Goodnight Moon blooper
That's a
of
Goodnight
that
Moon
kid. That's
blooper.
like, have you ever had a dream that you could so much that you could do anything? It was that.
You nailed it.
You nailed
that was
it.
like that was incredible. Yeah.
Amazing.
Phenomenal.
I loved that. That's great. Thank you so
Wow,
much. That was so much
okay.
fun.
Thanks, Colin.
Yeah,
No
thanks.
worries,
Is
no
there more?
worries.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, let's go,
Oh,
Colin.
How about this?
Colin's
Go.
practicing this
Okay.
all day.
So I pass out the con. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think you might know this when you hear this, but it's it's just some dialogue from a very popular film. I think you'll know it when you hear it. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of, and you wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand that I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry. I'm never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. And
My
scene.
cheeks hurt. My
Wow.
cheeks hurt. That was
Wow.
incredible.
Thank you. Wow.
Incredible. Yes.
Wow. Coming for your jobs, guys.
You just
Yeah,
rickrolled
actually,
everybody.
yeah,
I
quite
did.
literally.
I was
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
rickrolled
yeah.
I did.
That was so
that
fantastic.
was a rickroll in 2026. You're welcome, internet.
That's like
internet.
what's it? Somebody once
Told
told
me.
me. Where's that on the fucking
I
cards?
know,
Actually,
well,
yeah.
you know, like, maybe next time.
Next time.
Maybe next time. But that was what's news with us with a little bonus dramatic reading segment.
Throw it in.
That was so much fun.
Yes, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of our wonderful little podcast.
Yay!
Yes, for the second segment of our podcast, we're going to do a little game of Guess the Google Review.
Guess the Google review. Oh my
What
God.
could that possibly
What could
be?
it- yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like a catchphrase. Say
Yeah.
what you see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you probably could have guessed what this is. I'm going to give you a review of a place, and you just have to take a guess and tell me
Okay.
where it's from.
Cool.
Wait, hold on. Is it limited to Ireland or is it everywhere?
Everywhere.
Okay.
So I narrowed it down. So it's from
yeah,
everywhere.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, that really does help.
Yeah.
thank
So are
you
you
much.
hoping then that people will give us a Google review as we Google reviews? Is this like exhibit here? Is that what we're doing?
Okay,
Yo,
now I'm
dog.
getting a nosebleed.
That's meta. It's like, yo, dog, I
No,
heard you like Google
it's
reviews.
not Meta.
No?
They're a different company.
Is that a different
This
thing?
is
Yeah.
Google.
It's confusing.
Google is
It's-
different.
Yeah,
to Meta.
Google is different.
So our first one, and excuse me.
Just can't
Sorry.
stop.
Sorry,
Oh
Sean,
my
could you
God.
die somewhere else?
I can't
God.
work under these
Could you,
conditions.
could you
No.
choke on something somewhere else?
Fuck.
Jesus
please?
Christ. I was like, can you go choke on something somewhere else? You know, because sometimes people say like, hey, why don't you go choke on a bag of dicks? But like that sounded like the PG version. Hey, why don't you go choke on something somewhere else? It was like trying to be mean, but also clean it up at the same time. Maybe go choke on something somewhere else, all right? Pow.
Pow. Sorry.
Okay, it's all right. Are you okay, Sean?
All good.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you
We
too.
love you too.
Well, our first review
Yes.
that you have to guess,
Okay.
and this one is in all caps. I hate it. It's a eyesore, and I can't understand it. And it makes a horrid noises, and too many tourists shove into me. 1 star.
And too many tourists shove into me.
That's the best part.
What is that? If it makes too many, it makes noise
Yeah.
and it's an eyesore.
I mean, like,
I'm thinking like London Eye or
yeah,
something.
I was thinking, because we used to have one in Dublin, but we don't have it anymore. So
Okay.
yeah, I was thinking it has to move, right?
Yeah.
It has to be
Yeah.
creaky.
Again, London Eye is like you have limited amount of people in each one, so they're probably not going to shove into them. Is that massive an eyesore? Is it an eyesore? I don't know.
The
Tricky.
London eyesore.
The London
Oh,
eyesore.
that would be like a tabloid headline
Yeah.
about the London Eye. The London eyesore.
I feel like you need to get a
Probably.
band in, Colin, for when you do those. You think, do a little slap bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one,
Yeah.
Colin.
Do a little
Bang.
shred riff, like yeah.
And it makes noise. I don't know.
Yeah, like, and then the fact that it could be anywhere.
literally
Like,
anywing in the world.
Name a tourist attraction.
Literally
Yeah.
freaking anywhere in the world.
But yes, it's
My ma's house.
The White House.
Amount of people coming and going from there, Colin.
all right. You could have said your ma's house, but you
Like,
said
yeah.
my ma's house.
Self-burn.
Wow.
Self-burn.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty polite.
well, yeah. Look, no judgment. Whatever
Yeah.
anyone does
Hey,
in the
no
comfort of their
judgment, no
own home.
judgment.
Pagan's
Sorry.
mom's link will be in the show notes, and it's an eyesore. It's hard noises and too many tourists.
Times Square. Loads of tourists.
Yeah, but is it? Yeah, but that's technically not making noise on its own. It says too many noises though.
It makes a horrid noises.
It makes a horrid noises. So I feel like probably not Times Square.
Funderland, which is like the worst amusement park ever that we have here in Ireland.
Probably
That
the
comes,
biggest
Like,
tourist tourist spot. The Chicago Bean.
Yes.
It doesn't make any noise.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
unless you flick it. I saw you go there,
yeah.
Colin.
I was like,
I saw you
I was
go
like, do you want to go
there?
there or do you want to
Yeah.
go? Oh, it's a myth, or
No,
you know.
I was like-
which one do I want to go
I'm
with?
sitting back. I was like, Pagan's jumping on
Yeah,
that
and I
straight
was
away,
like-
and I'm
Now let me go
you
with
went
it. It's
there.
fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. I
yeah,
can
yeah.
do it. I can do it.
I honestly don't know, Colin. You're gonna have to tell us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us.
You're gonna have to
Okay,
tell us.
well, you know that you were close when you said the London Eye.
Right.
It's Big Ben.
Big
Oh,
Ben.
yes.
Oh, I was so
Yeah,
close.
you were
Yes,
so close.
You were very close.
That's not an eyesore.
Well-
They need to get their eyesight checked. It's
also,
beautiful.
I will say I slightly edited
Okay.
the
Sure,
review.
how could we get it then if you said
No,
it?
because
Well-
they gave the name
Oh,
in
right,
it.
okay.
They said
Right.
they said I hate Massive Benjamin. It's an eyesore, and I can't understand the clock, and it makes a horrid noises, and too many tourists shove into me.
Massive
Oh.
Benjamin sounds like a name someone would have
Massive
given
Benjamin.
themselves on like
Yeah.
4chan.
It sounds like he's about to drop the next album,
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
like 2026.
Massive
Yeah,
Benjamin.
yeah.
Massive
Yeah.
Benjamin.
Yo, bro, do you listen to Massive Benjamin?
Yeah. Who's doing a Super Bowl
Dude,
this
he
year?
is massive.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, Bad Bunny, and Massive
Massive
Benjamin.
Benjamin. Yeah, sexy.
This ends with, and too many tourists shove into me. Like,
It depends on where he's located.
Yeah,
as
I was gonna
well.
say, like, even,
that's not
awkwardly
fair.
putting himself in the way.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I was like, even if you're like on the street, I don't think people are like seeing Big Ben being like, like moving and filming and bumping
Get
into
out of the
everything,
way. Let
bumping
me
into
see
everything.
him.
I was like, surely that's a.
Did Prince Andrew write that? Because now he's not surrounded by like staff anymore. Just a normal person, so he has to deal with the hoi polloi on the street.
Yeah.
Or you were close though. You
Yeah,
said, "Oh,
you
it's
did
anywhere in the
really
world.
well.
How are we going to get this?" But like, you were
I'm
close.
so impressed by that. That's
Thank you.
brilliant.
Fair play.
Thank you.
Fair
Thank
play.
you so much. Yeah.
Right.
Down there for dancing.
Yes. Let's see how if you can guess this Google review.
Bring it on.
It was super hot, plus no Wi-Fi. I couldn't watch YouTube. Boring as hell. Do not recommend. 4 stars.
Super hot. Plus
Sorry,
no
4
Wi-Fi.
stars, even though they do not recommend. That's very
Yeah.
generous.
That's
like,
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So 4 stars. Do not recommend.
Dubai
Very hot. No Wi-Fi.
as a whole.
I was actually going to say. I was like, maybe it's the pyramids.
Yeah, it could be the
It
pyramids.
could be the pyramids.
That could be the pyramids.
Yeah. And there's no Wi-Fi.
So- and you could be at like the KFC across the road. That's literally.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah. Is
That's
it
where they
pyramids?
buried
Yeah,
the recipe
that's
of
where it
11
was.
herbs and
Yeah, yeah.
spices. It was in the pyramids.
That's where they got them.
Yeah,
Actually.
so
Yeah.
you're
Are we
locking in
locking that in?
pyramids.
Yeah.
Oh
You-
shit!
You're
Are we?
You're
No,
allowed
wait.
You're allowed
wait.
to.
let's
You're allowed to lock it in,
discuss.
or
Let's
you
confer.
can confer,
Okay, so
or you
where,
can do
where
whatever.
else do
you-
we have that's like really hot?
Well, it could be in America as well. It could be
Yeah.
like
The Grand
Disneyland,
Canyon.
Disney World, the Grand
The
Canyon.
Grand Canyon,
Great
yeah.
shout.
Also your mom's house? No, I'm joking.
Also, my mum's house.
But that's bold. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
see, I did the
bold.
joke right though, because
Yeah,
it's your
yeah, it was
ma.
very
Do you know what I
funny.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boring as hell. Maybe Grand Canyon
Yeah,
actually.
because
Yeah,
it's
you're
like-
right.
yeah,
I
just let it
don't know
rock,
how
so,
anybody is bored by the Grand Canyon, but okay, yeah, sure.
The Guinness Storehouse is boring as hell, but I don't know if it's particularly hot. Do you know what I mean?
But I suppose,
true,
but at least
true.
at the end of that, you get a pint.
You get a pint, yeah.
So
It's
you know,
literally-
you could do any tour, any tourist attraction, and if
Get
you
a
said
pint.
there's a pint at the end of it, you'd be like, "Yep, sign me
Yeah,
up."
sign me
Okay.
the fuck
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Will do. Yeah.
You- you
I
grab
want to go
Grand
with
Canyon?
pyramids. You want to go with
Okay,
Grand
I'll go.
Canyon?
Yeah,
You,
just
you,
for-
if
yeah,
you want,
yeah,
you could do separate
That's
answers.
number one.
Okay.
Okay, well, I could tell you that this is the Sahara Desert.
Oh,
You know what? Fair.
yeah.
There was quite a lot of reviews
Yeah.
when I looked at it up. Of course, there's a lot of loads of sand, too much sand. A lot of Anakins reviewing the Sahara Desert. Yeah, what else
What did
do
you,
you
what
think?
did you think
Yeah,
was going to happen?
yeah.
I was just like, it's like being like, oh, there's no indoor seating. It's just like, yeah, it's a desert. Now maybe people are memeing and having a bit of a laugh when they're doing these reviews, but also there was just a
How
lot of
dare
like,
they?
there
On
was.
the internet.
I know.
It's all serious. We
Look,
lost that
yeah.
one.
But hey,
not even
but,
close.
but I was going to say, well, with Egypt and
Yeah,
your pyramids, you were kind of thinking
We
sand, hot place. Like you
Yeah,
were.
I went further away, but you know, it was still hot.
I
I'm
think-
gonna,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it
shoot
was-
higher
yeah.
next time. Yeah,
I
do
think
we have
you.
more?
I think you were in the yes.
Okay,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
There's
So I'll shoot higher next time.
there's
yeah,
3 more.
Next-
Earth,
Yeah,
yeah.
Earth.
Planet
yeah,
Earth.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to narrow it down a little bit.
No,
No,
fuck
no,
that. You
no,
said
no,
shoot
that's
higher.
it.
That's
Yeah,
what it is. Planet Earth. Yeah.
Next up is disappointment. My 3rd time here. The first 2 times we were dazzled, but the last time we were sadly disappointed.
Is it my mom's house? No, go ahead. Sorry,
No,
I just
it's-
thought it was very funny.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
go on.
First 2 times we were dazzled, but the last time we were sadly disappointed. Dirty. The smell was a mixture of garbage, urine, and marijuana. 1 star.
Oh, this is Amsterdam
Yeah.
or California
Yeah.
when they introduced when they made marijuana legal
Yeah,
after
yeah.
not having it legal for a while. So maybe it's either California or Amsterdam for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I think I was going to think of Amsterdam as well, but like, you know, I don't want to steal your.
Okay. So you think the city of Amsterdam,
Yeah.
you think the entire state of
Just the
California.
entire state.
Yeah,
of
the
it,
entire state of California.
Okay, you're like the state
The
of
state
California.
of that.
The state.
Um,
No, well,
he's naming cities, so I mean, like you're
Yeah.
the Los Angeles or
Yeah.
something.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
right?
Sorry,
That's
yes,
what-
that's actually what I meant. Yeah,
Planet
LA,
Earth.
LA.
Yeah.
I've been to LA. Yeah. Planet Earth.
Yes.
Is there anything in Amsterdam like is it like the red light district or something? They said they were dazzled the first 2 times.
Yeah, I mean, how dazzling is the red light district? It depends who.
It depends on who
who's
you're
working.
asking.
It
Yeah,
depends
yeah.
who's working that day.
Depends how much free time you
Yeah.
have. I guess.
Yeah.
Could it be like Disney World or somewhere? Like I don't know. Like
Mm.
I'm just trying to think of somewhere that might have been dazzling once upon a time. Do you know what I
because
mean?
I just feel like who's smoking marijuana at Disney World?
Yeah, I met Goofy, and he
Goofy?
was high as balls.
Goofy?
That was like,
I mean,
1
hello?
star.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like if it's marijuana, if it smells like marijuana, it's got to be somewhere that it's legalized. And I'm thinking Amsterdam or
Doesn't
California
necessarily, though, 'cause,
somewhere.
I mean, have you walked down the street in Dublin?
Fair.
Yeah.
Also, good point. It could be Dublin.
This city has a bouquet of aromas.
Yeah, aromas,
particularly
when
in
you
the
walk the
summertime.
street.
Yeah,
yes,
Depends on where you
yes,
are.
yes, yes, yes.
Depends on where you are. Good point. And they were dizzily dazzled the first 2 times and then disappointed the second time.
Yes.
Dizzily dazzled.
Dizzily dazzled.
Dizzily dazzled.
You sound like you're in like, you know, one of those like 40s, 50s movies, like, really I do. Really, I'm
Really?
dizzily dazzled.
Yeah. Golly.
Coming down with this caused me such a vexation. I'm coming
Yeah.
down with the vapors.
the vapors.
Sorry, you can't phone a friend. Sorry, I'm going to need an answer.
Ring Sean.
They were disappointed after the 3rd time. I do love Amsterdam. Like, I've been there once and I have thought about it again. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh God, I'd love to go again. Yeah, it's lovely. Really nice. So maybe they're just
Yeah.
poor tasting people. Like, they just don't like crack.
Both types.
Yeah,
Both
both
types of
types.
crack. Yeah.
Both types of crack.
In
I'm gonna go with
Let's lock
Amsterdam.
Gonna
it
go in
in.
Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it Amsterdam?
guys, I can tell you this review is about Times Square.
Ah,
Feck!
yeah.
You,
Fuck it.
you
I'm
said that.
so
You said that for the other one.
Yeah,
You
it's
were right.
years.
Yeah.
It's years since I've been in Times Square. I don't know. Is it?
It's actually same, yeah. I haven't been to New York in a very long time.
Well, I was in New York at the start of this year.
Were
Yeah.
you dizzy dazzled?
Were you dazzled
I
by
wasn't.
it?
Well, I was. It was the second time I've been there, so
Right.
maybe the third time I go, I might be a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
But I was. I
Yes.
went to Times Square both times,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was dazzled. I was like, "Wow, look at this!"
Yeah.
But I didn't. I didn't have a smell of a mixture of garbage, urine, and marijuana.
Lads, I can't fathom somebody actually reviewing Times
Yeah,
Square.
like.
Do you know what I mean? Sitting down at the
not
computer being
sure.
like, do you know what?
Yeah.
It was a shit little time. I'm going to fucking
know.
review that. Blah, blah, blah.
Maybe like certain things is like, oh, if you went to a hotel, you got bad service or something that you're
Yeah.
like, I need to
Restaurant or
let other
something.
people. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I
yeah.
need to let other people know
Yeah.
of my experience here.
Yes.
Maybe it might
Square.
help someone
Yeah.
if they're planning or
Yes.
budgeting or something or whatever. But when you're just like, yeah, it's just the place in the city with all the lights and
Yeah.
screens.
The
like,
Amazon rainforest.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
Too many bird
Yeah.
sounds.
yeah.
Like,
Snakes.
Too
and
many
things.
trees.
yeah.
For people who live in New York, they're probably just like, avoid Times Square. Oh God, it's like full of tourists and all these things, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a tourist, you're like, oh wow, Times Square.
Yeah.
When we were there in January, there was one point where we were walking by a souvenir shop. And right out of the souvenir shop walks a guy in a Spider-Man costume, because there's always those
Yeah,
people
there's
in
always those
costumes
guys,
Of course.
trying to get like
yeah,
photos
yeah.
or take
Love
a photo.
that.
He walks like right across from us, and then right behind him was another guy following him. And I didn't get a good read on this guy, right?
Right.
But we walk past, and these guys walk behind us, and all I hear behind us is this guy just go, he's sorry, I need to get this right because it was so insane. He said, I am the Hulk. You will obey me. I will kill you. And me and Kelly were just holding hands, and we just kept walking straight away.
God.
And I was just like, that was like a Grand Theft Auto NPC in real life. I was
Yes.
just like, that was the most unhinged shit. And literally no one batted an eyelid. Everyone's just like walking through, just been like, yeah, that's New York.
Welcome to New York.
That was like, yeah, I said like Grand Theft Auto NPCs. It's like, oh, that's not satire. That's not.
Yeah, this is
that's
just-
just
That's
that's
actually-
plucked out of like
just-
real
yeah,
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
I was
happening.
just like, that's crazy.
Strange. I've seen Julia Roberts in New York. That was cool. She
Nice.
was doing a play and then she like walked out in front of us and then got in the car
Wow.
and I was like, oh, wow, she's a real human. And
That's cool.
yeah, and then I was like,
It
wow,
really is
the
a
illusion is
concrete
shattered.
jungle
Wow.
where dreams are made of.
It is
Wow.
the
There is
concrete
nothing you
jungle.
can't do.
There isn't
There's
really.
nothing you can't do.
Except
yeah.
go to Times Squares and enjoy it, obviously.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. God forbid.
Yeah, I did have a nice time.
And now you
Yeah.
have that memory
I
as well.
do.
So
Yeah,
you
that
really
core-
added to the
That
experience.
core memory, yeah. I'll never forget that
It's
guy for as
seriously
long as I
right.
live. Yeah. I don't know, was this guy drunk? Was he on something? Whatever. But yeah, you just saw another Marvel person and then just went, I am the Hulk. I was
Yes,
just
but
like,
that is the secret. He's angry all the time.
that is true.
So-
That's
The
true.
intrusive
Yeah.
And you know
thoughts.
what? He was right. I didn't like him when he was angry. But ultimately, I enjoyed my time in New York.
Good.
I love New York. Actually, you know what? I might like start making T-shirts that
I
say
think,
like,
do you know what? That's
I
a really
love
good
New
idea.
York.
You know what? Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
yeah. And
yeah.
actually, instead of being like love, put the heart there.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, and then maybe even like without the new in York because that can be
Just
a mouthful.
abbreviate it.
Just
Just
kinda like
abbreviate
NY.
NY,
Yeah,
NY.
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Just I heart NY.
There's something here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
go
should
for
actually, I should actually cut this out of the podcast and then make sure I do
make
it so
sure
that
you
no
do
one
it, no
steals
one
my
else does it.
idea.
Yeah, give that a go.
yeah,
No, but
yeah,
by the
yeah.
time this is aired, you've already done it,
yes,
and
yes,
you're making
yes.
bank.
Yes.
Amazing, love that.
Oh, God,
Love that
guys.
for you.
Thanks, guys. Our next review, let's see if you can guess it.
Okay.
Doing terribly.
It's
I feel
all
like
right.
Colin's
I-
kind of disappointed. in
No,
us.
no,
Yeah,
no.
Did you get
I'm
that vibe?
disappointed in me.
Yeah,
You know,
This was our third review here. The first two times I was dazzled, but last time I was sadly disappointed.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Um,
Hit us. Come on. We can do
Okay.
it. We can do it. Let's
yeah,
go.
we can do. We can
Okay.
get
Nail this
one.
let's see if you can guess this Google review.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was hiking down a trail and a seagull swooped down and unbuckled my belt. Then, somehow, out of the middle of nowhere, a monkey, yes, a monkey, came out of the middle of nowhere and pulled my pants down. Nothing quite like unwillingly being in your boxers in the middle of a dry hole, right? 1 star.
This person was absolutely caught
This
doing
sounds
something
like
bad.
this
and
sounds
then
like a
this was
Tory
their
politician.
excuse.
Like,
This was their
This
excuse.
sounds like an alibi.
This is
Yeah,
an
yeah.
alibi.
I wrote that Google
Yeah,
review,
yeah.
so I
I want
couldn't
to
do
talk
it.
to the
Couldn't have
monkey.
been me.
I want to talk
Yeah.
to the monkey,
Where's
and I
the
want to
monkey
verify
now?
the story.
The monkey's gonna rock up on like
Yeah,
Judge
monkey's like,
Judy or
that
one of
didn't
those.
happen.
The monkey has a tell-all documentary.
He's releasing a
Next week
biography.
on Behind the Laughter.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so they're hiking down
and there's
somewhere, and he was
monkeys.
caught doing something dangerous. I don't know what
With
he
a
was
monkey.
doing with a monkey
seagull.
and a seagull who came down and unbuckled his pants. Now
Like
I
what a
have heard
talented
seagulls.
seagull, right?
Oh.
Listen,
Fucking
seagulls are intense,
Yeah.
and they are so intelligent. But unbuckling a pants, I question the legitimacy of this review.
Just to go to the end, was he in a dry hole? Is that what you
So
said?
the
I mean,
last
the jokes write themselves.
yeah.
but
The
Yeah,
last
yeah.
sentence says, nothing quite like unwillingly being in your boxers in the middle of a dry hole, right?
In the middle of a dry hole.
One
So
star.
you're right. You're right. It's like is that no? But it can't be canyon because there's no
Listen,
monkeys
there's
or
so many
seagulls.
places you can go with that. Like, do you know
There's
what I
so
mean? It's
many.
just Friday night.
It's Brighton, isn't it? It's totally where I thought.
Well,
it was.
Brighton Beach,
Yeah,
seagull
yeah,
just
yeah,
pulled my
yeah.
pants down.
Them monkeys at Brighton Beach. Where do you have monkeys and seagulls?
Gibraltar. They
Okay.
have monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's-
Monkey,
Yeah.
seagull. It's down,
Monkey Dougal.
apparently.
Oh,
Monkey
sorry,
Dougal.
sorry.
Okay, we're gonna get it, Stephen.
Yeah, we are
We're
going to
gonna get it. Is it? Yeah, can we get
Tommy,
country?
sorry.
Country is it?
America, this is.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So yes, this is
Florida.
this is in America.
It's always gonna happen in Florida. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
like, let's be fair.
Do they have monkeys?
But
in
yeah,
Florida?
I wasn't sure about the monkey part then. Like,
Maybe
you know?
it's a pet monkey that somebody
I
has.
mean,
People in America have everything as pets.
Michael
no pets.
Jackson's
They
monkey's
do.
still alive, isn't he? Bubbles is still out
Is
there somewhere.
he? Interesting.
He's
I
probably
thought he
baffled, by the way,
attacked
as well,
by
because
somebody.
like fucking Michael Jackson just never came back.
Oh God, that's awful.
what the fuck
That's a
happens?
bit sad
Yeah.
name.
It bursts your
Um,
bubbles.
Stop monkeying around, Colin.
Woo.
This guy's bananas, am I
Hey,
right?
Hey, going
driving
ape.
me ape shit over
Hey.
here. Look at us
Boom,
go.
boom. Listen, yeah. Forget the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just do word association.
Yeah, word association. The puns.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but
Puns,
for real.
puns. All right, sorry.
For
Let's lock in.
Let's
Fuck,
go.
I'm really offending some Florida.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
there-
sorry.
mad.
I mean, there's so many Florida man headlines that
Yeah,
I think
true.
that's
Listen,
not a
yeah.
that's not
It's not a whole-
whatever you're
Okay,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
Regardless of the review, I think what you're saying
Yeah.
is
fair.
Right.
easy,
Yeah.
yeah, precedents,
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
dots to connect there.
Yeah.
Of,
Let's go with
Yeah.
Florida.
okay,
Somewhere in
the
Florida.
state of Florida,
Let's
or
State of
somewhere in
Florida.
Florida.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in
I
Florida.
mean, name a place. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Throw a stone. All right, well, guys, I can tell you that this is the Grand Canyon.
What the fuck monkeys are in the
No,
Grand
and
Canyon? I'm not
seagulls in the
believing
Grand
this.
Canyon?
I don't know.
Are
That's what this
I've never
review is.
been.
Unless this is someone memeing and,
It
and
has to
like you
be.
said, it's an alibi for something that
It did
happened
say-
in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it did say a grand hole, like a dry hole.
dry
We probably
hole.
would
Yeah,
have,
but
we
like
would
at
have,
the
but
same
then
time,
seagull and
seagulls,
monkeys
like,
really
how fucking
threw us
far in
off.
are they going to come? Like,
Yeah.
I'm annoyed by that.
Wow.
Yeah, same. I stand by the fact that he's probably still from Florida.
He's on
But
vacation.
he himself was.
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want to get the Grand Canyon pregnant or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
then we come to our final review.
I'm kind of glad to be
We
honest.
please, we can do this.
Let's see.
I'm kind of glad to be honest.
We can
yeah.
do this.
Let's
Go on.
see if you can guess this Google review. Big hunk of scrap metal. Why didn't they build a spaceship with it? 1 star.
The Spire.
Big
In
That's
Dublin.
like
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Fucking great one. Yeah. That's a
Iconic monument in Dublin
Yeah.
city centre.
Yeah, also
known
It's
as-
just a giant
Yeah.
metal stick
The
in the
Stiffy
ground.
by the Liffey.
Yes.
Sticky
Yes.
by the Liffey. Hey. Oh, I think the Spire is a good shout.
I think the Spire
Would
is too
Colin do
local
that to
for us,
us?
so I don't think so.
Mm.
And also, Colin's got a great poker face. He gives nothing away.
Unreal
he just
poker
ri-
face.
he just kinda
I would
rises the-
never want
raise
to
the eyebrow.
play poker with
and
Colin.
yeah. Can we get a
Yeah.
close up?
I don't say a damn thing or
Yeah.
allude
Give it
to a
away.
damn
Yeah.
thing.
Nothing.
Johnny
nothing.
Tight-Lips
You give
over
nothing
here.
away.
Mm.
Crazy.
I ain't telling you nothing.
Yeah, tell me to go sucking a
Yeah.
lemon.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't hunk of scrap metal.
yeah.
Why don't they just build a spaceship out of it?
You're thinking of other metal monuments.
Yeah, man, it's so
Uh,
metal.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think other than like
Yeah.
the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, or like I can see other ones, but I couldn't name them. Like I know in Brussels they have those balls. They're like atom things almost.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
joined.
No,
That's
like-
cool.
those are called sprouts. Brussels
Very much,
sprouts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's what
god,
those
I've been
are
calling
How
them balls for
drove
years.
balls
Yeah.
for years.
I'm thinking Eiffel Tower,
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty, or the Spire.
What about what's the one in Chicago?
The Chicago bean.
Right.
But it's like a big, like it's a bean. I was gonna say it's like a round thing.
Hmm.
Men don't know it's there
They can't find
until
it,
you
is it?
until you
Yeah.
show them.
I've heard people talk about it, but I've never seen it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't believe
No.
it exists.
And when I Google it, no photo, no pictures
it's
of it come up
fucking
as
yeah.
well.
No.
I can't find
No,
it.
there wouldn't
It's a
be.
myth.
So it's got to be the Dublin Spire or the Empire or the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, yeah. Do you know what? I think we should go Eiffel Tower.
You're locking in
Lock it
Eiffel
in.
Tower.
Can we get a buzzer for next time, like already?
Yeah, ping.
It's your final answer.
Yeah,
Can we-
I want
Okay.
confetti if this is right.
You said Eiffel Tower. It's your final answer, guys. It's the Eiffel Tower.
Yes! Fucking brilliant. Nailed it. There we go. Yeah. See, I knew it had to be
God,
grand.
amazing.
It had to be
Look at
grand,
that.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
What redemption, guys.
Oh, man, that was...
incredible.
They had us in
We
the
can all
first
go
half.
home.
Not going to lie.
Not gonna lie, they had us in
Got
the
on the
first half.
last one.
Oh my
Very
God,
well
amazing.
done,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh,
Very well
amazing.
done.
Spaceship.
Funny looking up obviously all these different reviews. There's obviously just a lot of people being like, "Oh, it's too crowded." It's, There was one I saw that was like, "Too many French people,"
Well, you know.
and I was like, "Well, you know,
Sacre bleu.
yeah, French people in France."
Ridiculous.
No, I did look up reviews for the Spire, but a lot of them were just like, "It's just a stick in the ground." Like they were
They'll
immediate.
give
They
it
were
out,
too
whatever it
immediate.
is.
So
Yeah.
what's funny that it's just like as soon as I said that, you were like the Spire. I was like,
Yeah.
well, it's like you named a lot of the things I did
well,
look up.
there you go.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
obviously on the,
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
English.
It's
It's
fucking
just
terrible at
it's that when it came to the
reviews.
actual guessing of the specific ones, there was some great redemption there in the Eiffel Tower. Well done, guys. Well done. Well,
Colin's praise means
Good
everything
shout.
to me. Like,
Yeah.
I've just
Same.
been fighting for that all show.
Same. Yeah. I've tried for like the last 3 years on
Yeah,
track.
absolutely,
Like,
yeah. I very rarely just give any kind of praise or compliment
Yeah,
of any
he
just want to
hates
kind.
mention
us.
it, right? Just want to
Yeah.
mention it, right?
Absolutely hates us.
Like after I'd started doing like try video stuff, I DM'd Colin one time about something we've been talking about. He still hasn't read it.
Oh,
Still hasn't read it.
Yeah, but Colin doesn't read his messages.
Look,
I'm not good at reading
Colin
messages.
isn't on
I thought it was just me.
socials.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
generally bad
No.
at reading my messages.
I'm actually
in
the
general.
same recently. Like, I feel like with the increase of DMs and stuff, they just end up in like a requests folder, and I don't ever check them.
right.
Like, I
Sorry,
rarely
you
ever.
guys are so fucking popular. Like,
No, Steve, the thing is, I'm not popular, which is
Yeah.
why I don't check my messages.
Yeah. I don't actually think there's anything in there. I never assume people are messaging me.
So Wood did DM me once because on the Try channel years ago we did an ad for like one of those like meal subscription
Right, okay.
services.
Yeah.
All right, and someone had DM'd me like, "Oh, hey Colin, I want to sign up for this thing. I'm just wondering, did you guys do an ad? Like, I wonder what the code is." Just very harmless question, right?
Of course, yeah.
But because I don't check my DMs, I didn't see that
get it.
message. By the time I checked, it had been 3 weeks had passed, and they had sent me a follow-up message that had just said,
right.
"Well, cool. I guess I'll go fuck myself then." And I was just like, "All right." It's like, sorry, I just don't check my messages.
People are like named it on the internet.
It was safe to say I did not respond to
Okay.
that. So if that was you, apologies. But a general PSA: if you're going to DM anyone, maybe just be nice.
Yeah,
And even if they don't get
exactly.
back to your message, maybe still be nice in the follow-up. Maybe just be
Follow.
nice at all times ever. Maybe
Yes,
if you're
I
talking
agree.
to anyone online, stranger or otherwise,
Yes, including in the
Um,
comment section.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That was a very wholesome
Mr.
message. you had there,
Rogers, yeah. And
Yeah.
if you aren't nice, then go fuck yourself.
I
And-
agree. I support this message.
And with all that said, we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the final part of the show. It's been a good show so far,
been a
right, guys?
fantastic
I
Right?
show
mean,
so
yeah,
far.
I think so.
Hasn't it?
Yeah.
Tell me we're good. Tell me we're good.
Tell me I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Tell me I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Both just all feeding each
Yeah.
other's
Fantastic.
anxieties.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is great.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
just
As an
yeah.
actor, I feel like
Tell
praise
me
is essential.
Yes.
Like,
And as
please
a-
tell me how good this is.
And as an Irish
People
person,
pleaser.
As an Irish person,
I just need
just
approval
need you to tell
at
me,
all
yeah.
times.
If you could just
Um,
like this video, please,
yes.
and just maybe leave
Just
a comment to be
me,
like, yeah, it
actually.
was
If you
good.
Just like
actually.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like me. Yeah.
You really like me.
Yeah.
Joking
Sorry.
aside, though, when I was coming in, I saw I was with Pagan. I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be great because everyone loves Pagan." And it's an easy video to be in.
And don't say yourself
Don't
short.
sell yourself short.
You're
You're amazing.
you're both great. You both make this an easy episode to host.
Colin,
Would
you were
would
just so.
relax?
Thank you.
So, guys, for the final segment of the show, what you'd like to do is, hey, Sean, why don't you play that jingle? Play that jingle for the final segment. Oh, you know what that sound means, guys.
I do.
Yeah, that's right. It's time for There's Something in the Vents.
Ooh, that's kind of that reminds me of Aliens. So when you said that the first time, when I heard
Yeah.
it, I was like, oh shit.
It's coming out of the walls. It's coming out of the goddamn walls.
Yeah.
But yes, this is There's Something in the Vents. This is basically just a little spot for us to have a little vent, a little rant about something. Something that's just been getting our goat. Something that's getting us a little peeved off
Yeah.
and we want to blow off
Oh.
some steam. So we did this a few episodes ago with Laura and Kellyanne, and we had vents about slow walkers and voice notes. And yes, on Instagram, Pagan commented on it and said that by the voice note event, she felt a bit called out by it. Do you want to defend voice notes, or do you want to make a case for voice notes?
No.
Oh.
I'm not defending voice notes, but I am the voice noter. I am like
Defend them.
like
They're great.
myself and my friend voice note, and she's in California, so we do it like on a day's delay. So she'll send me something and I'll like respond 2 days later, and that's great crack. But both of us are kind of the same, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, so I was meant to talk to you about that thing. Sorry, I'm just letting the cat out. Do you want to go outside? No, you don't want to go outside. You want some food instead? Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna put you over here because I'm just feeding the cat." I am that. It's like 20 minutes.
Well, I mean,
I'm so sorry, but
you're
also
basically-
not sorry.
you're recording like little mini podcasts.
Yeah.
You know,
Honestly, at the end, I do thank her for listening to the Pagan podcast, and I like at the
She
end, I'll be
sent you
like,
any money?
I'll admit that does sound nice. I think my complaint or vent was more like when you ask like a direct question.
So just get to the point.
Yeah, that's all. But this where it's like, oh, I'm having a catch up.
Yeah.
That's a little
Yeah,
bit
it's a
different than like
catch-up. It's definitely
you know,
catch-up
that's a bit
vibes.
different than like if you just asked a question and then you sent me like a 5-minute voice note. I'd be like,
I don't think
it was a yes or no question. You know, that's maybe my issue.
okay,
per se.
I don't. I never voice note
No,
Colin.
No,
absolutely
no.
not.
As I
Yeah.
said,
Or agonizingly
DM him.
slow.
No.
stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
DM him. Don't
No
voice
DM,
note.
no
Just
voice
don't
notes.
contact
as I said,
Colin.
I'm a hermit. I stay indoors.
Send a
I'm
carrier
not-
pigeon.
I haven't done anything in a while.
Like-
Just leave me alone. Yes, this is just a little spot for us to have a rant about anything. It could be big or small. It doesn't have to
How
be.
long do you have?
Right?
I
Yeah.
was gonna say,
How
like,
long
I'm
do
a
you
happy
have?
person, like generally, but also I have so many things. When you asked me this, I was like, and then this, and then this, and then this.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
See, I don't know. My wife would say that me and one of my really good friends are like those two guys in the Muppets. You know, the two.
Statler and
Yes.
Waldorf. Yeah.
Because literally, we just spend our days complaining about everything.
It's a very inherent Irish thing,
But
isn't
it's
it?
not even that
like
I
try,
want to.
try- yeah, that's what I mean. Like I
don't
feel like I
even
try
fucking want to.
not to because
Yeah.
it's
But
being
there's just
negative
so
or whatever.
much fucking nonsense you have to
Yeah.
deal with on a day-to-day
Yeah.
basis.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like the one thing I notice is like when people say like there's nothing worse than blank.
Yeah.
And then they'll just be like, oh man, tell you, there's nothing worse than when you want to have a barbecue and then it just starts raining. And you're just like, why are you
I
just
know.
bringing up negative things?
Yeah.
Why are we all talking
Yeah.
about
No,
you
I
know what I mean?
genuinely don't try to be.
You'll be having a lovely time and then someone will be like,
Just relax.
Jesus, Taylor, there's nothing worse than when and you're like, we're all just sitting having a pint. Why are we bringing up shit things? Now I know I
Yeah.
say this when we're on a podcast, but like, it's the point of the segment, not
So
when you're out all
I
having a
was going
pint,
to say,
having a
does he
good
want
time.
us to
Yeah.
complain or not? No, I'm confused.
No.
Yeah,
This is a safe
yeah.
space to have events.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about when people
positively
bring up
complain.
negative things when you're in
Just
like
in life.
positive.
Right.
Yeah, positive
You're like,
places.
we're all talking about like your birthday. Why are you bringing up like shit things? Yeah.
Some people do
Well,
love the misery of it.
That's
like,
what I
do you
mean.
know
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people
Some
like
people do love
some
the
people
misery.
like relish in like
Yeah.
every bit of it's going to be misery. Do you know what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah.
But
It's very Irish media. And then you got cancer, didn't you? Yeah. And then what happened? You lost your house and your dog died. Yeah. It's like
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
ringing the
because,
shit out of
because
it,
the
like,
grannies
yeah.
at home
Yeah.
are like, jeez,
Yeah.
that's
It's
not
awful."
desperate.
And
It's
do you know
not
why? It's
desperate.
because they want to see someone's more miserable than they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, you know, people's like, oh, it's well for some, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like
well,
I want you to be doing well, but not too well.
Yeah.
I want you to be
You
doing
fucking prick.
less
Who do you think
well
you
than I
are?
am.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Yeah.
But Pagan, what's in your vent today?
Oh my god, so many things. No, I was going to say onions are so overrated, and they're in fucking everything. Right? Listen, I'm intolerant. They make you cry when you prep them.
That's
Listen,
true.
I'm intolerant to onions. Okay,
That's
and
correct.
all I'm
yes.
saying is when you're listing things on a menu, and you're like, here are the intolerances at the bottom. Could you just add onions to the mix? Okay, maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe there's only like dozens of us, but I don't care. Okay,
Yeah.
there are people out there like me, and I get so ticked off because I have to ask every time I go somewhere, is there onions in this thing?
Yeah,
Do you know how annoying that is, and how annoying I sound to people?
yeah.
Eventually, I've just stopped asking, and then I'm like, suffer.
Say it's not like even like say like a burger where it's like, oh, there's 3 pickles on this, I can take this off.
Yes.
With onions, it's gonna be like, right, there's like 50 slices of
Yeah,
like
little
onions,
tight, like
little
tiny
square
pieces.
pieces of onion.
Everything.
It would be quite it'd be quite
Yeah.
awkward to be picking through and all
And
that.
I just don't agree that like everything's tastier with onion. Maybe it isn't. Try it without. How do you know? I fucking
Live a little. Don't put onion
them
in your
without
meal.
onions, okay? Jeez.
I do.
God.
I mean, when I am cooking, I often put onions. But see,
But
because
but you're not
I don't have your
intolerant.
problem. See, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But I am. So if I came over to your house, would you, and knowing that I'm intolerant to onions, would you put onions in the stuff?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
There's definitely a chance I could forget and then be
That's-
like,
that's
and then be
also
like,
fine.
oh, and then I also like, you know, I slice them and dice them, so it would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like
so it'd be
it'd be like
small.
100 pieces of like, I'd be like, oh,
You're doing a steamed
sake.
hams moment where you're like,
yeah.
I'm going to sneak out and get this and pretend I cooked
I would,
it.
yeah.
I would eat
Oh,
it really
Regan
politely.
recipe,
as well.
yeah.
I'd be like, this is such a good dinner. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for cooking it, Colin. It just really grinds my gears because I'm like, I have to ask every time, or I just suffer silently and be
Yeah.
like, the only other like gripe that I had was pockets. Fucking pockets on women's clothing. Can we put more pockets on women's clothing, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a thing where they
I mean,
just don't have
Massive
buttons.
thing. I'm wearing a
yeah.
blazer today. There's no fucking pockets on it, and it has fake pockets. What's that
Yeah,
about?
yeah. Is it just because they think that you know
You have a
women are
bag.
going to be carrying a bag or like a purse or
Yeah,
Or
thing?
is it
but
because
like-
you shouldn't
But-
have possessions? Is that what they're thinking?
Oh,
You know what,
it's
that's what it
maybe
is.
it's a
Yeah, yeah,
deep-rooted
yeah. It's a
societal,
societal
sexist,
thing. Yeah, yeah.
misogynistic
It
thing.
actually
Yes,
is.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yes,
Like
yes.
I
when-
love the day when I put on a dress that has pockets and I don't go, oh, pockets!
Yeah.
Because it's such a surprise that there's pockets in a dress.
Yeah, and then of course it's like, oh wow, nice dress, and you go, oh,
It has
It
pockets.
has
Yeah.
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
That's,
tell everybody.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's the aesthetic or something. And then when we do have pockets, they're stupidly small.
Little small
Yeah,
pockets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Be like your phone sticking out of it or whatever, like because it's not a deep enough pocket.
Nothing.
Yeah,
The iPod Nano fits in there. Great. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
that, Steve
yeah.
Jobs. Like,
What a
I
great
like, what am I going to do with
throwback
that?
reference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
like
it.
creative then.
Do you remember those fucking
Yeah,
hell?
yeah.
Yeah, those are like my two things that will
Yeah.
like really grind my gears. Just list onions as an ingredient, and there should be more pockets in women's clothing.
These are both worthy
They're both
events.
worthy
Thank you.
ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate being
They
validated
speak
here.
about something to you and also to society at large. Well, Stephen, what's in
Yes.
your event
Like
today?
I said, I don't know how much time you have, but like we could go on for ages.
Go
about it.
for
But
it.
the big thing I think is
Go on.
between doctors and pharmacies. They want you to like phone ahead to make an appointment or whatever else.
Yeah.
Or they want you to phone in your prescription and like, can you order
Sure.
over the phone rather than
Yeah,
just
yeah,
rock it
yeah,
in?
Yeah.
And then like you get there at the allotted time, or they'll say come and pick it up at 4:00.
Okay.
It's not fucking ready. Or you need to spend 2 hours waiting for it.
Oh my God,
Like,
yes.
Why the fuck are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this performative nonsense of like, oh yeah, your appointment's at 4:00. Okay, cool. So I'll come at like 5 to 4, and then I will wait for 2 hours.
Yes.
Just tell me to come at 6. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
What the fuck are we doing here? Like,
Dude, I fucking feel you.
not only do you have to go past the Cerberus gates of hell guarding woman on reception who
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
hate-
yeah.
just
Who
retire
can't find your
already.
fucking name and
Oh,
nothing
sorry.
and
I'm
like.
going to rant about that in a second as well, speaking about the fucking name, right? But like this fucking like middle-aged Irish woman who doesn't want to be there and she's still forced to work for some reason. Like, and she's like so
She's gonna
annoyed.
get
like,
good pension.
she's like, yeah, I could fit you in like next Tuesday. It's like, fine, I'll just deal with my arm
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
off
yeah.
until then.
Which is awful
And
because
then-
I feel
yeah.
like the people who are watching are probably American and they have to wait
Yeah.
6 months for an
Oh,
appointment.
listen,
My
I
friend was
get it.
having an
Yeah,
asthma
yeah,
attack
yeah.
and she had to wait 6 months. And I was like, oh,
I just
It's,
fucking
it's,
I'm
died.
it's
so
all
sorry.
relative to
Yeah.
where we live,
Totally
and different to
relative,
where
totally
you live.
relative,
But like, you know,
yeah, yeah.
this is a valid
Yeah, yeah.
complaint.
It's
then, like,
completely valid here.
here
Yeah,
and where
yeah.
Come
we
in
are.
on Tuesday at 4, and then you come in on Tuesday at 4, and then like Wednesday evening at 8:00, you're still sitting there.
No,
It's like,
okay,
why
yeah.
did we do the fucking?
Yeah,
why-
I
why-
agree.
why
a
are we
sleeping
doing this
bag
shit
and
for,
a
like?
pillow.
I fucking agree. I had to go for an appointment and they had to do like something where I needed to provide a urine sample.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like, come with a full bladder. And I was like, will do.
Okay.
Rocked up at 4
Yeah.
o'clock and I was like, how much fucking longer
Yeah,
am
I
I
have
going
to-
to sit
yeah,
here?
yeah.
I was there for like 45 minutes, fucking bursting. And then after you pee and you give the sample and everything, they're like that. They're like, oh, you could have just told us that you needed to pee earlier and we would have given you. And I was like, sorry, that wasn't public information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought my
But
appointment
also-
was at 4,
Mm.
not 5.
Had you walked up and said, "Sorry, I really need to go," they would have been angry at you for like coming
Yeah.
up to them,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
and
they-
daring
they
to
would have
speak
been
to
like,
them
well,
outside of your moments.
what
like,
am I
you know?
supposed to do
Yeah,
about
what do you want
that?
me to do? That's
Yeah.
a grinding of my gears, but just on the name
Agree,
thing, right? Because I know
agree.
it came up at the start about Pagan and like it's
Oh,
the
interesting,
artist known
yeah,
as Madonna Pagan. So in my doctor's surgery, and like
Yeah.
Ireland isn't a big place, right?
Yeah.
In my doctor's surgery, there are 3 Stephen Dalys, and every fucking time I go in, I give my address, I give my date of birth, and they still pull out the wrong fucking file. And it's just like I can't understand, right? So
Yeah,
it's just a
amazing.
little couple of the rants to
Yeah.
just get
Well,
through the day.
no,
Yeah,
no,
fair.
no, that's
Sometimes
great.
you just need to vent, okay?
Yeah, sometimes you
Sometimes you
just
just need to
let
have.
Safe space.
Yeah, it's a safe
Yeah.
space.
My event is maybe a little nicher than
Ooh,
some of
okay.
yours, but it's still something that
Go
it just
on.
grinds my gears. And it's people who say euros.
Instead of euro.
Instead of euro. So yes, the euro currency is the plural of euro is euro.
Yes.
And when you say like cent, the plural of cent is cent. It's not like dollars where you say $2.43. You'd say €2.43.
Yeah.
And
It's just what it is.
It's just what it is. Now I understand people maybe casually say like, oh, €2, €10, 20 euros.
Yeah.
My main issue is when you hear people on the news say it.
Yes.
Sorry.
And I'm like, but you're the news.
Yeah, you're supposed
You
to
should
fucking
know.
be the-
When it's like, and that was an estimated price of €2 million. And I'm like, you're the news.
They should bring you out.
You're
and
the one who should be
have
getting
you
this
beaten.
right.
You
Like,
should know.
Like, fair enough if
Who are the writers? Like, get them out.
Fair enough if someone on the street is like,
Yeah.
oh, that was, geez, see that story? Jeez, they robbed a bank, €2 million. Jeez, that'd be nice,
euros,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
But when it's on the news, like, I'm like, you're the
Yeah.
news, or like a financial
literally
person,
a broadcaster.
an economist or whatever.
Listen.
I'm like, euros. I'm like, what, lads, what are you?
Obviously come across like a fucking pedant as well, because it happens to me regular times a week. You get a voiceover script through and it'll be like, €99. And I'm like, I'll send it back and I'll say, I'm just going to say euro. And like,
Yeah.
they're obviously like, what the fuck's the story of this guy? But I'm just going to say Colin's the same. And
Yeah.
don't
Well, I
think
mean,
so
it's
bad
the
anymore.
correct. It's the correct
My friend
plural.
Colin.
Like, so just, yeah.
It just grinds my gears so much.
It's a niche thing to be annoyed
It
about.
doesn't matter at all. I'm aware. It literally does not matter at all. It's like, it's like yen. 1,000 yen, 1,000 euro.
Give
I'm
us
like,
1,000
it's
yens.
just 1,000
Yeah.
yens. If you like, gives 1,000 yens there, you sound mental.
Just not to take away from your euros thing, but like,
Yeah.
when people are saying like,
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Instead of
Oh,
specifically.
it says-
Specifically.
Specifically.
Do you know what? We also have this thing in we've noticed a few people in our like family group do this, but instead of genuinely, they say genuinely.
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 Is this a thing in
That's
Dublin
that's
as
kind of
well?
an Irish thing. Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
Irish
yeah,
thing.
I would say
They go,
so.
oh,
Yeah,
genuinely.
Genuinely,
Like,
yeah.
I genuinely hated
Yeah,
that. And I was
yeah.
like, did you mean genuinely?
Do you genuinely mean genuinely?
Did you-
The whole euros thing really grinds your gears. There was one point I was me, Sean, and Dermot, friends of the pod.
Friends of the pod.
I was talking about this, and I was like, "Oh, geez, like this really like just gets at me." Sean had yet to join us at this point. It was just me and Dermot having this conversation. When Sean arrived, Dermot kept joking like, "Oh, we're out. Like this is like a lads' night, lads."
Yeah.
Like as in he was doing it
Yeah,
in
he
a
should
very
have been.
Yeah.
making fun of that
The
sort of
lads,
that
lads,
type of
lads,
bravado
yeah.
type thing. But Sean was like, "Oh, what have you been chatting about? What have you been up to?" Or whatever. And we got talking into this euros thing again. And so I was relaying it all to Sean. And then Dermot was like, "Do you think this is what other lads talk about on their lads' night?"
Yeah.
Like instead of
Most
being
definitely,
instead of being like, "Oh man, you see her? She's so hot, man, isn't she?" Instead, it's like, "No, people are saying euro wrong. They're saying euros." And instead, they mean to say euro, and they're saying it wrong. They're saying it wrong, guys.
That's why I don't get invited to lads' nights,
yeah.
because I'm literally like,
listen,
what about...
Yeah.
It's really
Euro, yeah,
intelligent.
yeah,
It's really intelligent.
And that was when I heard the like shredding guitar.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, this is the coolest thing ever." Yeah.
You know what? At least you have friends.
Yeah, that's true.
On that note,
On that note,
Thank you for inviting me.
yeah, no worries.
This is the only human interaction I get outside of my house.
Well, same. So guys, that does it
Okay.
for this episode of the podcast. Thank you so much,
Thank
Pagan
you so
Stephen,
much for having us.
for being
Yeah.
here.
Thank you for having us.
Guys, where can people find you? We'll start with you, Pagan.
I'm at Pagan McGrath on Instagram, and you can check out any audiobooks or voiceover work under the same name. It's on IMDb as well. And Pagan McGrath on TikTok. Actually, yeah, I've rebranded recently, so it's basically all Pagan McGrath at Pagan
Nice.
McGrath on Instagram and TikTok.
Well, Stephen, where can people find you?
so yeah, Instagram at Stephen Daly Show is where it is. I do have a TikTok, but I never really put anything on there. But you can find it. But yeah, radio, voiceovers, stephendaly.ie is another place you can go to keep up with all of my doings and transpirings. But let's be honest.
Would it
it's
be
never-
like, has anybody ever just been like, well, if you want to find me, just find me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm out there.
You can find me. What's it to you, huh?
Yeah,
I feel like
Why don't
that's
you
what
put the
Colin would
work in,
say.
huh?
That's a vent for like in your pocket later. Is like
Yeah,
the people who
keep that
ask
one.
you questions they could have Googled.
Yeah, that's another one.
That's
a
another
great
one.
one.
That's- yeah,
That's just
yeah,
an answer
yeah.
you
I
I
could
know
have
you
got
want to wrap
online.
up and
Yeah.
go home, but then like community Facebook
We can just
pages,
do the
which is
whole.
like,
yeah.
what time is Tesco open till later?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Did anyone else hear that?
On those kind of silly questions, I used to work in a cinema, and someone came in and they asked me, it was like, "What time does your 6 p.m. movie start?" I was like, they can't actually be asking me that, right? So I was like, oh, do you mean like past the trailers? Like, and they're like, no, like when do the trailers, like when does it start? And I was like, how can someone?
How have we gotten to
I
this
was like,
level?
how is someone asking me this?
How did we get here?
But look, there's people out there like that, and it takes all sorts.
Roll the
to-
music,
to
take us
make
out.
the world.
Every kinds of people
Yeah.
make the life go
So
round.
it's all right, and we all just lend a helping hand to everyone,
Yeah.
and we can make the world a better
Yeah,
place.
Whoa.
I am honestly really nice. Like I
Yes.
don't rant all the
I'm
time.
not.
It's only
No,
just here
No.
on this.
And
on this
it was a
podcast.
space to rant. It was we
Yeah, this was just it.
encouraged
Yeah, yeah,
ranting. Yes. Other than that, we're all happy
Yeah,
go
I'm super
lucky
happy, yeah.
and bubbly and
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Well, that does it for another wonderful episode here of the Green Room Podcast. Please like and subscribe, rate and review this wherever you get your podcasts, and you can check out the Try channel for fun videos on Mondays and Fridays, and new episodes of the Green Room Podcast on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for
And
being
we'll
here.
see you
Thanks for
next time.
watching.
Bye bye now.
Bye.
Bye.